So how well are we working as a team right now? It's great, isn't it? I think we are working as a team. It's been really good. Young people have enjoyed it. We've had lots of good discussions.
And do you think it's helped in terms of your youth work and the subject and everything?
Yeah. Well, certainly these two young people that we're working with today weren't really doing anything in the youth centre other than a little bit of DJing, and I think this has brought you in and they're wanting to do other projects now because they realise that we do some quite exciting stuff, and they're going to get a certificate for it because they're doing it as part of their Youth Achievement Award. You know again?
How far away from danger am I?
You now have 1 minute to decide which box you will enter. Please stand in front of the box you wish to go into. Do not open the door until instructed to do so. Once you are inside the box, you have 3 minutes to decide how far you are away from danger. Each of the boxes are completely safe and the experiences are designed to make you think. You will not come to any harm inside any of the boxes. When the buzzer sounds, your time is up and you must come out of the box immediately. Please open the door to your box now.
Where have you been? I told you I've been for 9:30.
Yeah, I've only been up the park, Mum.
It's 11:30.
So I forgot the time.
You're grounded.
I don't think so.
You are.
I don't think so.
You are. Get to your
room.
room now.
No!
Get in bed.
What do you think should happen next with this project?
I think it should like get advertised, if you know what I mean. Like, don't be scared, like to not like come out and tell people.
Yeah,
what's
like
happening.
posters up in school and that.
Do you think anything else could happen with the boxes? You know, like, because they're just going to be up for next week. Do you think there's anything else that could happen with them after next week?
They should be like put up in, do you know, like centres where you can go to and talk to people about your problems, and they should go in there, like, so they can Like, because sometimes when you actually go there, you don't feel as though like you want to talk to a stranger, but if they sit in the box and listen to it, then it makes them come out with all of the stuff that they've been feeling.
Yeah, like if you're getting abused and you go and sit in that box and you hear what we've done, probably start crying, won't you? Then that's when you're like...
They think, right, it's time to come out with it, don't they?
I'm Nicola Lumley, sound artist, music producer, DJ from Newcastle. I've been working with groups in Ferry Hill and Shildon on the Danger to Me project. Where do you feel at danger in your community or in your life? That's how I started, and then kind of we went off to different areas from there.
Was that topic of danger or fears interesting or relevant to you?
Interesting to me.
Why?
Because when we did in the kitchen bit where we had to smash a glass, we made it out as though it was the mum and daughter arguing and domestic violence between them two. Not like the dad always gets the blame for it.
So you turned
So
it on its head.
we made it to the mum this time.
So you were turning ideas around.
It's kind of like a broken home and that kind of idea.
It's interesting, the idea of like where people are at most danger, that the young people came up with their home environment.
Yeah.
Because they didn't actually feel safe anywhere, inside or out.
Quite sad.
So
It is really sad.
it's sad, but brave of them to actually
Say
speak
that,
up about it
definitely.
as well, you know.
And you're saying it's been quite therapeutic for the young people.
Do you think that this is an important project?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it helps, like, people understand what it's like at home, if you know what I mean. Like, if a kid's scared and the way that the behaviour turns out and stuff, because the way that they've been either brought up, dragged up.
So it helps people understand where behaviour might come from.
Yeah.
And why are we doing it like this, in a box, through art? What's the point of doing it like that? Do you think, like for you? Because you could just write a story, you could just tell a story.
Because then you can actually express it, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, kind
if you've experienced it, then you're going to show it.
If you write it down, it's nothing, isn't it, really, on a piece of paper?
So that experience is important, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one area that was successful was the fact that the young people I was working with obviously trusted where I was coming from and the safety of the project enough to actually speak up about quite sensitive issues in their life, rather than because it is quite a sensitive area. Where do you feel in danger in your life is quite it's quite a personal and sensitive thing you're asking young people to explore. So for them to feel safe enough, and to actually talk about things which are really quite harrowing or quite personal to them, I thought that was a major success, which has then seemed to have gone on to empower them to feel like they can have a voice about things, especially in an area where they might feel threatened.
So on the back of that, just tell me what it's been like to work with an artist. Have you worked with an artist before?
Yeah. It's been kind of mad actually, because before you think, if you're just going to work with someone, like them do all of it, but really she's let like us say what we wanted to say.
It was us, wasn't it? She was just there, back us up if we needed help.
Everything that we've done each week when she's come, she's like sorted it all out, come back and played it through, and if we didn't like it, then she'll edit it by we do the voices and stuff.
She writes down what we don't like and where we want, if we want something moved around, and she comes back the next week and then it's done.
And how did that make you feel? How does someone do that? Buzzing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we kind of did, I suppose we've covered like music production, recording techniques, but then also sort of dramatic kind of techniques as well, because they were getting into character and we were creating sound effects as well, so it's a bit of like Foley art stuff in there as well.
What type of equipment did we use?
Yeah.
Just
fluffy mic.
Oh yeah, the big boom.
Yeah,
mic.
just down near our feet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be effective?
Yeah,
effective. Yeah, I think it'll be effective, like to hear like a mum and the daughter arguing and the mum hitting her and stuff like that.
How do you think it'll make people feel?
Sick.
It'll make the man feel on it as well.
Feel as though that them can do more, like, like when people and you have all these charity things and you put money in and stuff to help the kids get out the house and stuff. So I think it'll make them feel like it's true and stuff like that. Because if someone can just come out and act it like that, then what's it like behind like closed doors?